Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Stratomatic 2005. Tonight, it will be from Petco Park in Seattle, where it will be the San Diego Padres taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates here on April 7th, 2005. This is the game of the day choice I've made for April 7th. We have not seen the Padres yet so far. We have not seen the Pirates yet so far, so we might as well see get them both in action today. So we're going to go ahead and change the ballpark you're looking at. It'll be Petco Park on my list, so it'll be 365, and then we'll go ahead and get some baseball started. We'll try to roll some cards and dice. Hopefully, you guys can see everything well this evening. Let's go back to my main screen and see what you guys see. All right, looks like we're all set there. And let's get to chat here and see what we have going on. See if anybody has came in. All right, so let's get this going. Let's go over the lineups for today's game. Let's see. For the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, Matt Lawton in right. Tim Redmond, I believe that is, in center. Batting third is Jason Bay in left. Rob McCulloch, is in second base, batting fourth. Wilson batting fifth at first. Ty Wigginton is at third. Freddie Sanchez at short. David Ross behind the plate. And Mark Redmond is your pitcher. For the Padres, the hometown Padres, it will be Klesko, Young, Giles. That's a 4-4 and 3 in the outfield. Burrows, Green, Loretta, and Nevin. Then Hernandez behind the plate. And on the mound is Jake Peavy. So let's go ahead and look at some numbers so far. These teams have split the first two games of the series. So this is the third game. Peavy is a +4. Hernandez is a 0 with the hold. So the +2 will be there. So if the Pirates can run, this could be an opportunity with a pitcher like this. So Lawton will lead off. He's hitting 125 on the year, 8 at bats with a hit, 2 ribbies. Let's get baseball started. We'll roll cards and dice, use the charts that I have, and we'll go ahead and play ball here. 3-7 is a walk, so a walk to Matt Lawton. So Lawton draws the walk. Pirates have the leadoff man on, and now it will be Redmond for the Pirates. Redmond on the year, 8 at bats, has an RBI so far. And it'll be Teak Redmond on going on here. Redmond will now swing away. 5-6 is a strikeout for Peavy. So big strikeout for Peavy right off the bat. Look at Mr. Let's see if he has anything on the strategy. A possible pass ball or pass pitch. That's a 6, so it could be a pass ball on Hernandez. So again, let's take a look at Hernandez and see if we have a pass ball on it. That would continue the bat for him. Pass ball is a 2. That's a 4. So there is no pass ball. So Hernandez gets on. So again, that'll keep the bat alive. Here is Jason Bay with 1 out. Bay the swing. That's a 3-7. There's a possible wild pitch on Peavy. Now we go to the strategy die on Peavy and see what his wild pitch is. Peavy's wild pitch is going to be a 3. So a 1-2-3 would automatically knock him over. It's a 7. So again, no wild pitch, and it will reset the at bat for Jason Bay. Bay's 1 for 6 so far. This is a 32 home run year for Bay. Solid baseball player. Here's the pitch. 4-6 is a strikeout looking. So Jake Peavy, second strikeout of the day. So with 2 outs, here is Rob McCulloch, 272 hitter. He's 2 for 2 on the season with a double and a ribby. 2 outs. Here's a pitch to McCulloch. Nothing on the strategy die. 4-3 is a strikeout, and Peavy strikes out the side. No runs, a walk. 1 man, 1/2 inning of play. Guess what? It's no go. So a strikeout. So another strikeout for Peavy. Strikes out the side. So now pitching for the Pirates will be Mark Redmond. That's right. He was a pretty good pitcher with the Marlins. He was 5-15 this year, 4.90 ERA. Gave the Pirates 178 innings. The lineup is Eric Young in center, followed by Mark Loretta, then Brian Giles, Phil Nevin, Ryan Klesko, Ramon Hernandez, Kyle Green, I believe it is, Sean Burrows, and Jake Peavy. So here's the pitch to Eric Young. He's second at bat of the season. 1-3 is a walk. Young has some great speed from Rutgers, so he'll get on base to do something here. Runner on first. We'll go ahead and see if we can get the strategy die going again. Nope, nothing on the strategy die. So Loretta will now bat. He is, wow, Loretta is 6 first 10 so far with the RBI. Here is the pitch. We roll the strategy die. Ready? 4-4, ground ball to short. Sanchez is a 319. So let's go ahead and roll those again. And we'll see what we do. It's going to be a 14 on a 3. That I'm not sure what it'll be. Let's take a look at the numbers. 14 on a 3 is a G2. There's not going to be an error on a 9, so that's going to be a fielder's choice for Loretta. Runner on first and 1 out. So 6-4. So fielder's choice, 6-4. And now here is Brian Giles. Wow, again, another good year he's having. 5 for 9, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Great year. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Nothing on the strategy die. 4-8 and struck him out. Big strikeout for Redmond. And there's 2 away. So 2 outs there. And now here is Phil Nevin. He's so far 3 for 10, home run, 3 RBIs. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 1-8. Oh, we missed it. Ground ball to third. Nevin hit it hard to Wigginton. Picks it up. Throws them out to Wilson. Retires the side. But that will retire him. Retta will go to second. That will be an O. Put out. 2 side. Retired. 1 inning play. Pittsburgh nothing. San Diego nothing. Craig Wilson. He's actually his son is actually playing for the Oakland Athletics at shortstop. So it's Wilson, Wigginton, and Sanchez heading against Jake Peavy. So here is the pitch to Wilson. Again, we won't throw the strategy die yet. Here's the pitch. 4-7 struck him out. Jake Peavy struck 4 so far. So Peavy on a hot streak. Now here, 1 for 7 RBI, third baseman. Here's a pitch. That will be a 4-8. It's gonna be a triple. 1-7 triple. The 2 says a triple, and Ty Wigginton with 1 triple, third with 1 out. So here's Sanchez. Freddie Sanchez for 1 on the season, run third and 1 out. Peavy now needs to keep Wigginton close. Here's the pitch, nothing on the 20, 6-9. That is up. Base hit. That will drive in Wigginton. Here comes Sanchez. 6-9, 6-9 is going to be a double, actually. So let's go ahead and change that result. Give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and change Sanchez with double. So Ross so far, many starts, 125 at the hats for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. 3-8 is a strikeout. Strikeout number 5 for Jake Peavy, 2 away. 113 hitter, 3 at bat. With 2 outs, this is where you can use a strategy die to get some help if possible. Maybe get the runner over to third. Here's the pitch. Strategy die. That's a free it's a play. Peavy's gotten all strikeouts, but he's down 1. So Hernandez and Green. Klesko so far 2 for 8, home run and a ribby. Now with a 1-0 lead for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. 2-5 struck him out. Redmond with his second strikeout. There again, I guess I just threw the strategy. That's fine. I can throw it anyway. It keeps me throwing. Here's Ramon Hernandez. No home run, 2 RBIs. He's 5 for 9 so far. So he's been on a hot streak. 5-8. That's a triple 1-2. The 20 says it's a 7, and it is going to be a long Bone Hernandez. So first base to the Padres, he hit. And here's Kyle Green. 125 hitter, 1 for 8. Right-handed stick. Redmond from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Nothing on the 20. That's a 1-3. Ground ball to short. Sanchez will look back. Hernandez makes the play and throws them out. So good play there. Runner will stay put. 6-3, and there is 2 outs. And now here is Sean Burrow. Boy, he had a lot of big time things in his career. His father, I believe, just passed away recently. He's 2 for 10, 2 RBIs, left-handed hitter with 2 out. Here's a pitch. Nothing. Oh, did not throw it right. Not all dice went, so we'll go ahead and replay it. Again, the orange is the strategy die. There's nothing on the 20. It's going to be a 2-7. That's a ground ball hit hard to second. Makoviak is there. Gets up, throws them out to retire the side. Hernandez makes his way to third, but he'll be stuck there. We play 2 here in Petco. 1-0 Buccos, top of the third. Lawton, Redmond, and Bay to bat for the Pirates here. All right, let's stick back to our studio and see if we have anything fun going on here. Still people watching from the outside. I appreciate that. Hit like or subscribe if you're not yet. My stuff always like to always know. Make sure everything's coming out clear. There's no bubbles. It's a clean connection. Again, I'm trying to server until I can get something else that's going to be better. This usually, he walked his first time up. He'll bat against Peavy. Peavy has struck out 6, but he trails 1-0. Here's the first pitch. That's going to be a 6-2. That's a fly ball center field. That's the first out. That's not a strikeout. Young is there, makes the catch, so 1 away. So fly ball on the 8. Again, the orange die is the strategy die. It's only in base with runners on. Here is Tim Redmond, or Teak Redmond. Struck out his first time up. 3-8. That's a fly ball left field. Klesko there, puts the glove up, makes the catch. Well, it looks like this Petco in the day where they had such awful, they had to move this field, they had to move the dimensions up because ballpark singles are only a 1, ballpark home runs are only a 1. So one of the worst hitting ballparks. Hernandez puts down the sign. Peavy looks in, here's the pitch. Nothing on, there's nobody on base. 5-7, ground ball to second. Loretta's a 3-10. Let's see if Mark can come up with a play. No one's on base. That's good. Ooh, that's a 17. That could be trouble, folks. 17 even on a 10. On a 10's an E1. So Mark Loretta makes one of the 10 errors on the season. E4 and he gets on an unlikely error on Mark. The Pirates get a man on, and with his ability, and it was like Bay's got some speed. Let's check him out. We might take the lead on him. He gets 5, might as well try it. So he gets it on a 5 only and does not get it with the 8. So he does not get it with the 8. So he'll go ahead and stay at first with 2 outs. So now here is Rob Makoviak. Makoviak swings, nothing on the strategy die. 2-3, ground ball to first. Nice play there by Nevin. Makes the play, and that side is retired. We go to the bottom in Petco. Still 1-0 Buccos. So now here is Peavy, stranded by Young and Loretta. So Peavy to bat. Peavy was not much a hitting pitcher. Hit 189, no home runs, 2 RBIs. 311 struck him out. Peavy down on strikes. That will be for Redmond, who's had pretty good day here so far. You could be a good pitcher here in Petco with the way the are set up. So now here is Eric Young. Eric Young has walked his first time up. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond from the windup. 3-9. It's a fly ball right field. Nothing behind it. Lawton's there, puts up the cat, and there's 2 outs. A good job there. 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. So now here is Mark Loretta, 0 for 1. Luckily, his error didn't cause any more issues. Redmond looks in. Here's the pitch to Loretta. That's going to be all sixes. 6-12 ground ball to second. Makoviak is a 4-E-20. Ouchie. So we'll have to avoid probably 1-5. He does. And a 12 on a 20. Well, let's go ahead and we'll call a definite C. What happens on the 12? Oh, on the 20? Oh, no. 3, 13, 18. The 12 is still good. So Makoviak kind of slips with it, makes the throw to Wilson, and retires the side. Good job there. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the fourth. Still 1-0 Buccos. So now it's Wilson, Wigginton, and Sanchez to bat here in the fourth. And Wilson will bat. Top four. Wilson struck out his first time up. 5-7. Ground ball to second. 3-E-10 once again for Locke for Loretta. That's a 9. That's not going to be a hit. That's an out. 11 on a 10 now. That's not an out. I mean, that's not an error. Loretta picks it up. Easy throw to first and one away. I'll call that a gimme, as they say in golf. I was just looking at that numbers before. 11 on a 10 is not going to be an error. So one away. Here's Wigginton. Tripled his last time up. Hernandez puts down the sign. Peavy, here it is. 4-5 struck him out. Peavy continues with the hard stuff. Wigginton is down on strikes, 2 away. Another strikeout for Peavy. Boy, he's dominating with 7 strikeouts. He's given up 2 hits. Here is Freddie Sanchez. RBI double in the second. It's been the only big run of this ball game. 2 outs in the fourth. Peavy looks in. Here's the pitch. 6-7 struck him out looking. Sanchez goes down. That's 8 strikeouts for Peavy. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's all Peavy, but the Buccos lead it 1-0. So far, Pittsburgh, 1 run on 2 hits. Mark Redmond looking impressive. Oh, no runs, 1 hit, and an error. Here's Brian Giles, one of the Pirate tough hitters. He was a Pirate for a long time and put up some unbelievable numbers. This is where he got traded to San Diego, I'm guessing, or went as a free agent. Here's the pitch. 3-5 and a walk to Brian Giles. 13 stolen bases on the year. So let's see if he has any inclinations of running. Redmond is a -3, Ross -1, so it will only be 50% chance they'll hold Giles. And now here's Phil Nevin. His son was supposed to be a pretty renowned player, but he's now with the A's also. But he was with the Orioles for a while. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond from the stretch. Need to throw the strategy die. Here we go. Nothing on the strategy die. 5-7 is a ground ball. That's a double play. That's hit to Sanchez. Makoviak, the Wilson, turns 2-4-6-3. Or I'll call it 6-4-3. So Nevin hits into 5-7, which is a ground play on here. That is a 6-4-3 double play, however you want to put it. That's a double play. 2 for the price. Here's Ryan Cleto. He's hitting 222 for one with a strikeout. Here we go. Redmond on the mound. Here's the pitch. 1-5. That's a shot to deep right field. That's drove over Lawton's head. Klesko will go in the second with a stand-up double. So a double for Mark Klesko, for Ryan Klesko. Runner on second, 2 outs. Both teams with 2 hits. And now here is Ramon Hernandez. Doubled his last time up. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond from the stretch. Can he get the big hit here? There's nothing on the strategy die. 4-8 is a walk. So now first and second, 2 outs. Who knows how long Redmond can go? I'm guessing, well, probably he's 178 innings. I'm guessing he has at least a 7 fatigue. Here is Green. 2 on, 2 outs. Let's look at Mr. Redmond, see if he got the 7 or did he get the 6. Let's see what Redmond is. We're looking at he's a 6, so he's in the fourth. No fatigue issues. First and second, 2 outs. Redmond from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Green. That's a foul ball. Nothing was on the strategy die. So let's go ahead and do it again. Nothing on the strategy, though. 5-6 is a single, 2 RBI. So a big hit for Green. 5-6, yep, and that's a 6-2. That will drive in Klesko. So Klesko scores. Hernandez the third, and it's 1-1 in the fourth. The Padres pull evens. Here's Sean Burrows now. Grounded out his first time up. First and third, 2 outs. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond from the stretch. Can he get a big out here? Nothing on the strategy. 2-4 is a pop up. He choked in the clutch. Pop to second. Makoviak is there, makes the catch. Side is retired. So a bad hit clutch situation. Poor run. It's 1-1. Go to the fifth. Padres, 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. The Buccos, 1 run on 2 hits. Top of the fifth. Here, Go Park. So we're still here at Petco. Top. Now here's Lawton against Peavy. Peavy looks in and the pitch. No, there's nothing. Nobody on base. 5-8 struck him out. Peavy with his ninth strikeout, and now with the tie game, he's pitching well. He's pitching very aggressively. 9 Ks, and here's Redmond. He'll stay in the game. That's probably going to be a K ready to happen. Peavy with the windup and the pitch. 3-7 struck him out. That is going to be 10 for Peavy in 4 2/3 inning. What an outing for Jake. It's not Jake from State Farm. This is Jake Peavy. He's walking flied out Lawton. So again, Hernandez puts down the sign. Peavy from the windup. Can Peavy strike out the side again? 5-8. No. Ground ball to second. That's played by Loretta. Throws them out, and that's it. What an outing for Jake Peavy. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It is 1-1. So Peavy will lead off, followed by Young and Loretta against Mark Redmond, who will stay in this game. Here's a pitch from Redmond. That's going to be in a 1-7. That's a walk. So Peavy draws the walk. That's not good. He'll draw it. He'll put the jacket on here. And runner on first and nobody out. And here's Eric Young. Now what does Young do? Young so far is 0 for 1 with a walk. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond working from the stretch. Can he get himself out of this? 5-5, nothing on the strategy. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Redmond, his fourth. First strikeout in the 4 in an inning. So now Loretta, second baseman. He's 0 for 2, fielder's choice and a ground out. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond working from the stretch. Peavy on at first, not being held on. That's nothing on the 20. That's going to be a crooked 4-5. Ground ball to short. Sanchez, a 3-19. We'll see if Freddie can make the play and continue the inning. Oh, he's not going to make the easy play. A 9 on a 3 is probably going to be a fielder's choice. No, 9 on a 3 is a G3, so the runner is going to move up. The out is made on an 8. No error. The out is made the second. Move. He's out, and Peavy will move the second. So he pitched, which was kind of surprising play. Runner on second, 2 outs for Brian Giles. He can make him pay right here. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Giles with Nevin on deck. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond needs a big out here. Here's the pitch. Nothing on the strategy die. 1-3 is a walk to Giles. First and second, 1-man outs. Again, the Padres keep the inning alive. And it will be Phil Nevin. 0 for 2, ground out into a double play, and he's grounded out. Not got a hit so far. Let's see, he needs a big hit here. Nevin has a little bit of clutchness in him on a 3-4. Ross puts down the sign. Redmond looks in. 2 on, 2 out. Oh, let's roll him again. The one green die did not roll. Again, we rolled the orange for the strategy die. There's nothing on the 20. 6-7 is going to be a double. Oh, it is a double. It's a double on a 1 only, and he gets it. Holy cow. Double on a 1, double otherwise. So if Nevin can in front, and he'll get 2. A double for Nevin. It's 2-1 Padres. Wow, he got the 5% double on Mark Redmond. Now here's Klesko. Second and third, 2 outs. Redmond from the stretch. Can he get Klesko? Hernandez is on deck, but he prefers right-handers. So you don't want to walk him here. Do you or do you? Let's see. Let's see who the Pirates have in that bullpen of theirs. Do they have somebody? Let's see. 50 innings can give you 2. And let's see where he was in the lineup. Let's see. Nope, wrong guy. So let's see. And he's far away from pitching again. So let's bring in, I believe it is Mike Gonzalez. So he's a terror against lefties. And the guys coming up want to see righties. So Redmond's going to get an early shower for the Buccos. So here comes Mike Gonzalez. No record on the year. First appearance. Second and third, 2 out. Klesko has to bat. Ross puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Gonzalez. Nothing on the 20. 4-6 struck him out. He does, but he's paid the due. Strikes out the tough left-handed hitter. Fires aside. So good managing me. But Peavy has one of this sum. So here's ball by Bay Makoviak. The bat for the Pirates here. Peavy looks in. Hernandez puts down the sign. Here's a pitch from Peavy. 5-11. That could be trouble. Fly ball left field. Klesko's a 4-6. Let's see if he can avoid it. I believe he needs a 1-11 to stop the error. That's a 4. He's not going to get the error, I don't believe, but we'll check just in case. But a 4 is going to be an owie. 4 and a 4 is a double. 2. So on a 6, 3, 4, 4, 11, it's a double for Teak Redmond. So the Pirates start the 6th off with a double. Go did not get a good jump, and Peavy Bay. 4-2, a strikeout and reached on an error. Hernandez puts down the sign. Peavy from the stretch. We have to roll the strategy die too. Let's make sure we do that. Here we go. Nothing on the strategy die. 5-7, ground ball to second. Loretta's a 3-10. Let's see what happens. Again, you want to roll high enough to avoid the runner's going to go over anyway. That is going to be a 17. That's a ground ball A, but it's hit to the right-hand side. 11 on a 10. There's no error on the 11. Redmond will go to third. Ground ball hit to the right-hand side. Gets the runner over. So Redmond, was that Redmond? Oh, the pitcher got the double. Holy cow, did not even realize that. So the pitcher got the double off the pitcher's card. And now here's Rob Makoviak. So here, no, it's Teak Redmond. Sorry, not the pitcher who was already out the game. My fault. Sorry about that. So Hernandez puts down the sign. Peavy from the stretch. Runner on third and 1 out. They want to play the infield in, the computer says. They're in the 6th inning. Let's try it and see. Nothing on a strategy die. 5-6 struck him out while I had the infield in. That's 11 strikeouts for JB. So Peavy has been devastating so far. 2 outs in the 6th for Craig Wilson. So Wilson, the hitter, he struck out and ground out. Runner on third, tying run out there. Peavy from the stretch. Make sure Redmond doesn't get a good jump. There's nothing on the 20. 1-8 is a single 1-7. That is a 14, actually. Green with the catch and return. So the Pirates leave the tying run at third. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Padres. So now it'll be Hernandez, Green, and Burrows. The bat for the Pods here in the 6th inning. All right, let's continue on here, folks. It's going to be Hernandez, Green, and Burrows. Ross puts down the sign. Gonzalez looks in. He's a left-hander. He'll stay in the game. 3-10, he walks him. Ooh, the guy who normally wants to destroy righties gets a walk. That's a bad situation. And now Hernandez on. That's a -4 to steal. We'll see if the catcher's got some extra speed in them where you want to run with them right now. We'll see. We got let's put that one down and that one. Lead on a 2. Why not? I feel adventurous. Nope, doesn't get it. The bad news is if you gotten picked, that would have been a bad thing. So now we go into first nobody out. Couldn't get the lead. Here is Green. Gonzalez from the stretch and the pitch. 1-12. Thing on the right field, not deep. There makes the catch, and there's one away here. And now Sean Burrows, he's 0 for 2. A ground down and a pop-up. Burrows is a left-handed hitter. Again, good spot for Gonzalez to be in this game. Here's the pitch. Nothing on the 20. 5-7 draws the walk. Oh, Mike Gonzalez, you can tell he's saying something to our home plate umpire. It's not pleasantries either. First and second, 1 man out, and it's Peavy's turn. Oh, do they bring Peavy back? Peavy's going to hit, and he's probably going to sacrifice. So let's go ahead and sacrifice him over. And we'll go ahead and throw the 20 in case there is a problem. Let's see. Here it is. It's going to be an 11, so nothing on there. It's hit to the. Looks like it gets hit to the third baseman on a 7. Peavy's bunting rating is a. Honestly, not sure. Oh, bunting A, so it becomes a B on a 7. That is a sacrifice. So picked up by the third baseman, I'm guessing, with the 5. Let's make sure it is third, 4. That is going to be no, the 5. So let's see. 3 catcher, 4. First baseman gets it. So 4 or 5 is the first baseman. So he'll get it, take it to the bag himself, or he tags Peavy. 3 unassisted as the runners will move over. So Peavy decide that way he doesn't hit into play. So we use the sacrifice perfectly there. And we now have runners at second and third, 2 outs for a clutch situation. Ooh, a bad time for Eric Young to swing. He loses hits on a 1-5 and 1-9. Good percentages there. So now Gonzalez looks for the stretch. Ooh, a 4L2. Ooh, on deck is Mark Loretta. So he's the only guy in the lineup that terrorizes lefties, but the uh, the anti-clutch stops him a lot. So you can walk him and probably survive. Here's Gonzalez from the stretch. Is it the right choice? I think it was. Nothing on the 20. It's going to be a 2-9 ground ball back to the mound. Gonzalez has got it, throws them out, and retires the side. So that'll be a ground out back to the pitcher. He is out. Burrows will stay at his base. He stays at his base, picked up by the pitcher, and we go to the top of the 7th. The score, San Diego 2, Bucks 1. So now Wigginton will bat, followed by Sanchez and Ross. Jake Peavy struck out 11 through the first 6 innings. Taking time out, folks. Again, thank you so much for being here on this Stratomatic evening. I know there's another Stratomatic being played elsewhere, but thank you those who are here watching me. I want to make sure I got the game screen back looking good. Let's go ahead. I'll probably move it back up a little bit. Sorry. Want to make sure you guys can see, so we can see it. So let's see if that looks better. Let's go ahead and go back to our game. So again, we're in the 7th of a 2-1 ball game. PV to Wigginton, Sanchez, and Ross. It's going to be on a 14 on a split. 4-6 struck him out. Strikeout number 12 for Peavy. If you were here in an opening day matchup, the Mets and Reds, you would have saw an unbelievable matchup by Pedro Martinez like he thought he was with the Red Sox. But a great performance here by Peavy. Strikes out 12. So now here is Freddie Sanchez. RBI double. The only Pirate big hit of the ball game. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 4-11. That's going to be a ballpark single. That's going to lay in the field of dreams. Line drive the green makes the catch. Again, ballpark singles and home runs are both at 1. So here's David Ross, 0 for 2. On deck would be a pinch hitter for Mike Gonzalez. Hernandez puts down the side. Peavy with the pitch. That's going to be a 4-7. Struck him out. Jake Peavy hits it like a gunslinger. That's 13 for Jake Peavy. 7th inning stretch here at San Diego. 2-1 Padres. 2-4-1 San Diego. 1-3-0 Buccos. It's going to be Loretta, Giles, and Nevin, the bat for San Diego. And again, it's going to be an L, E, and R. So we'll go ahead. Now you can start pinch hitting. So Loretto now will swing against Gonzalez, will stay in the game. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 1-10. That's a base hit for Loretta. So Loretta knocks it through for a base hit. We'll now see what they'll do running-wise with him. So Loretta's on. Usually not the giftest of he's stolen 8 bases. If he gets the lead, it's going to be a 55% or 1-11. We'll see what he gets a chance at stealing or if he gets picked off. Ooh, he gets 5-12. Do we feel lucky today, they say. Let's see. And that's going to be nothing on the 20. That's a 6. Oh, he misses. So doesn't get the lead. Loretta will definitely not go on that second number. So now he's on at first, but he's still being held. So now Gonzalez looks in to Brian Giles. Lefty on lefty here. Here's the pitch. 6-9 and walks him. Holy smokes. And that's the third walk for Gonzalez. And unbelievable again. He shakes his head umpire. First and second, no out. It'll be Nevin's turn. Ooh, with on deck is Klesko. So now the pitch has to be made. First and second, no out. Gonzalez looks in from the stretch to Nevin. Can he get a big out here? Nothing on the strategy. 1-4 is a home run on a one. That's a 14, not a one, folks. So that's a fly out to left field. Bay is there, makes the catch, and there is one out. Again, it is Petco Park. That's going to stop these. So with one out, here's Klesko, left on left. Gonzalez will stick in there. First and second, one out. Or does San Diego want to do something? He is their starting left fielder. Let's see who they have on this bench. And he's a three. So that's a better fielder. So Xavier Nady will come in. He'll swing for Klesko, which will probably change the outlook anyway. So Pittsburgh again, yeah, that's it. So they'll go in and get me here. So again, a right-hander might go with Meadows. Let's see, 84 hits over 75 innings. They got an older Jose Mesa with 27 saves. Wow. How about this? Let's go to Solomon Torres. Always a good pitcher for the Padres. So for the Pirates, so Solomon Torres comes in. Good pitcher against righties. First and second, one out. Here is the pitch. Nothing on the 20. That's going to be a 1-8. That's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Wigginton. Goes to second. Gets the fielder's choice as Loretta will go to third. So that is a fielder's choice going 5-4. So good play there. First and third, two outs now for Ramon Hernandez. He hits a little bit in the clutch, has a 3-7 he can hit. So now Solomon Torres looks to get a big out here for the Buccos. First and third, two outs. Torres from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Hernandez. 6-8 right drive to second. Amakoviak retires the side. Oh, what a hit there. But unfortunately, the second baseman was playing him perfectly. We have played 7 here at Petco. It is 2-1 Padres. New left fielder will be Xavier Nady. So Xavier Nady will stay in the game and play left field. Now we'll see what they do. Torres the bat, down by a run. Peavy still out there. So the Pirates are going to go to a pinch hitter here. Look for the possible best bat they can bring up. And they're going to go, looks like, with Ward. 12 home runs, 63 RBIs, hit 263. So far on the year, 2 for 5, a double and a ribby. So he's hit well when he's needed to. So here is Ward. Ward, the swing for the Pirates in the eighth. Peavy with the windup and the pitch. That is going to be a 5 switch. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 14 strikeouts for Peavy. So Peavy just dazzling with that power. One away. Here's Lawton. He's 0 for 2 on a walk. Peavy looks in, gets the sign. Lawton stays in there. He's got a good bat. 3-3. That's a single on a one only. That is an 18. That's hit weak to Loretta with the play. Get good wood on, as they say, but Loretta was right there. Get the little whiner for the second out. Now here's Redmond. He had a double his last time up back in the 6th inning. Peavy looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 2-8, ground ball to second. Good play by Loretta. Steps and throws him out, and that's it. The Pirates just can't get anything going after getting that lead early. They're going to need some 9th inning Pirate magic to raise that Jolly Roger. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, it is 2-1 San Diego. Pirates are going to need a big-time pitcher for this inning. The Padres will be sending up. Let's take a look. It'll be Green, Burrows, and we'll see Peavy possibly. So we'll see what they have still they can throw out there. And their pitching staff is getting kind of weakened a little bit. We'll go with the former Giant Ryan Vogelsong, as he did not make any starts. He was mostly in their bullpen. So he'll come in and pitch the 8th. So Vogelsong will pitch. It'll be Green, Burrows, and we'll see what they do with Peavy. It looks like Peavy's trying to talk himself to bat and pitch the ninth. Here's the pitch. 4-9 single on a 1-4. That is an 18 on the blue 20. That is the slider on the split roll. That is going to be a line drive to the shortstop for Sanchez. So now here is Sean Burrows. He so far is 0 for 2 with a walk. Left-handed hitter. Vogelsong with the windup and the pitch. 3-4 line drive down the first base line. Wilson is right there. He was playing for the double, and he was right there on the line with 2 outs. So 2 outs now in the 8th inning. He talked the coach hit again. So Pete Wing against Vogelsong. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 5-10 again, single on a 1. That's a 4. Sanchez with the play and the line drive for the putout. 3 up, 3 down. Jake Peavy says, give me a complete game, coach. It's 2-1 San Diego. So now it's going to be Bay, Makoviak, and Wilson. Bay will short hit. Makoviak probably will, and we'll see about Wilson when he gets there. Bay to swing. Peavy has struck out 14 in a 1-run lead. Here is the pitch. There it is. It's going to be a 1-9. Struck him out. Oh, he got him on his own card. He couldn't believe it. Peavy's 15th strikeout. One more, he'll tie the record set by Pedro Martinez in our opener, and he possibly can break it with his 17th strikeout. Makoviak now will swing. Hernandez looks in. Peavy with the pitch. Foul ball. He wants to stay away from Peavy's card, especially with the ballpark playing in his favor. Here's the pitch. 2-10. Nope, he'll fly out. So he can tie Pedro. Nady with the catch, and there's 2 outs. Now there's 2 outs here in the 9th. And now here's Wilson. Let's see if the Pirates decide to go to their bullpen. Again, they're the visiting team. Peavy will pitch. Let's see who's on their bench who could possibly be a first baseman. Want to make sure there's a first baseman that could come in. And there's not. So let's see. Do they have anybody else who can play first base? Ty Wigginton can do that. And do they have? Yeah, they have a couple guys who can play third. So I just need a hitter in this situation. 93 to 97 could be Code. Oh, might as well put. This is the Wilson I was thinking of. That it has the son who plays for the A's. This is Jack Wilson. Wilson will bat for Craig Wilson. So Jack, so far, a 257 hitter, 8 home runs, 52 RBIs, gets a chance to swing against Jake Peavy, trying to set a Stratomatic 2005 replay record of 16 strikeouts by Pedro. Hernandez puts down the sign. Peavy with the pitch. 5-8. Got him on strikes. Retires the side. And Jake Peavy is mobbed by his catcher, Ramon Hernandez, and his team. Struck him out to end it. So Peavy does an absolute wonderful, masterful job. Let's go over the statistics before we get you out of here today. And then we'll got maybe the next game probably be televised. Padres win it 2-5-1. The Buccos 1-3-0. Peavy complete game, 9 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, and yes, 16 strikeouts. And the losing pitcher was Mark Redmond. He went 4 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 5 walks was his undoing, 4 strikeouts. Gonzalez went an inning, 2/3. Torres went 2/3, and Vogelsong went an inning. Doubles by Redmond, Sanchez, big hit. Nevin, Klesko, and Hernandez. Triple by Wigginton. RBIs were by Sanchez, Nevin, and Green. Padres win it 2-1. They go to 2-1 on the season. Let's take a look and see if we can find our pitching stats really quick. Say hello and goodbye to anyone else who has been here this evening. And then we'll take you out for the night. And see you once again down again. So let's see who has so far lit up the lamp here in Strat 2005 so far. We're going to look for strikeouts and see what pitcher has done the job. I believe it has to be Pedro. Let's see complete games. Save percentage. Pedro with the win and the shutout. That was the difference. He got the shutout in that game. Earned runs, walks. Peavy actually is the record holder. Pedro only struck out 14 that day. Bonderman struck out 11 in the game, but Peavy struck out 16. So that is a new 2005 Strat Replay record so far. So good job for Peavy getting the win now. And so now the Padres will move to 2-1. Let's go ahead and finish. Let's see what the next day's action will be. I believe that will be April the 7th. Again, we're trying to pick the game of the day of the best, and then we'll go ahead and find something else. So let's see. That is a great game to play on the 7th, but I already played this one. I want to play another one. Cliff Lee and Jose Contreras for the White Sox and Indian matchup. I already played this matchup already. I believe it was the one of the opening days. I don't want to have to repeat a game yet, so we did not play them as of yet. So we want to put everything else kind of on auto. Again, I was going to play everything, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm basically going to play our game. We'll take this as much as we can. Want to see something. And a non-pitching, Royals over the Tigers 7-2. Orioles defeat the A's 3-2. It was the Angels over Texas 4-2. Atlanta over Florida 4-1. It was the Giants over the Dodgers in the big rivalry matchup. We did show one of their games 3-2. It was the Reds defeating the Mets 6-3. And it was the Phillies over the Nationals 11-3. So now it's at April the 8th on our calendar and see what interesting Friday. So brand new matchups. Baltimore play the Yankees. Red Sox will play Toronto. So far, nothing there jumping. Chicago, Minnesota. Cleveland, Detroit. That's Elton and Robertson. So not much there. Kansas City and the Angels. Oakland and Tampa Bay. So Texas will play Seattle. Cincinnati and Houston. That will be the debut of the Rocket, Roger Clemens. So we'll put that as a possible maybe and see what the options are. We have seen both teams so far, but that is a nice matchup with the Rocket coming in. Francis and Lowry. That would be Dressens and Estes. So that's the LA Arizona game. Milwaukee and Chicago. That's Wood and Capano. Let's see. Do we want to look at Kerry Wood? We have seen Chicago. The Mets will take on the Braves early on. John Thompson and Victor Zambrano for the Mets. Corey Lytle and Mark Mulder, Phillies Cardinals. Pittsburgh and San Diego. That will be Fogg and Lawrence and Washington. So I'm going to go with this one because it's the best pitcher matchup. We'll go Ramon Ortiz for the Reds. And for the Houston Astros will be the Rocket, Roger Clemens. Not a great pitcher in a matchup. We'll go at least for that for now. We see something else we haven't gone with. We'll go ahead and choose that one, but we'll do that. And then for Saturday, Sunday games, we'll kind of find a Fox matchup there. And a Sunday, we'll definitely try to do the ESPN matchup. But stay with me. This is the 2005 Stratomatic Cards and Dice replay because I am literally playing cards and dice to get you the results and just using another way for those of being here. Please subscribe if you haven't so for the rest of the evening, and we'll see again.